Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So we talk about today what's called as the random variable. Okay? Then this random variable is actually of two types. We have what is called as the discrete random variable, and we got the continuous random variable. So continuous, so spelling पता ही होगी ना? CONTINOUS. Okay? Continuous random variable. Okay? So discrete random variable क्या होता है? Continuous random variable क्या होता है? और random variable होता क्या है पहले? What is the random variable? We already know what is the sample space. What is the? If we have a sample space, something we are, for example, we are tossing the coins. We are tossing 2 coins or 3 coins. What will be the sample space? Combination of everything, na? Right? इसमें head गया, इसमें भी head गया, उसमें head गया, इसमें head गया, इसमें tail गया, इसमें head गया, ना? All those combinations. Okay? I guess it will be some 8 combinations or something like that. 2 raised to 3, 8 combinations, right? So ये sample space है मेरी. अगर मेरे पास 2 coins है, अगर मेरे पास क्या है? If I got 2 coins and I want to toss them, so I will have 4 combinations. कि मतलब कभी ये head था, दोनों head थे, ये head था, ये tail था, ये tail था, ये head था और दोनों tail थे. So we can have a 4 combinations in the sample space. This means what? Random variable is that we choose all of the sample space in a short terms. We choose all the sample space and we assign some value, real value. We assign some what? We assign some real value to this, real value to this, each and every point. We assign some real values. And that is called as the random variable. That's called what? So if we have to define what's the random variables, what can we say? What's the random variable? So you write the random variable. A random variable is a mathematical function which assigns a real value to each and every point in a sample space. Sample space कब आएगी? When you do some random experiment, है ना? तो हमने random experiment किया, तो we got a sample space. What's the random experiment? We toss the coins, couple of coins, for example. So it's a random variable is a mathematical function which assigns a real value to each and every point in a sample space of a random experiment. Gotcha? It is denoted by capital X is equal to small x. It is denoted by capital X is equal to small x. इसको ये ऊपर नहीं जाता क्या? ये वो वाला नहीं है. It is denoted by capital X is equal to where capital X is equal to random variable and small x is equal to real value. Capital X is equal to random variable and small x is equal to real value. Pay attention, this is very simple. You can have it. This will come in the exam, I guess. Okay? The random variable तो आएगा आराम से सवाल के अंदर, ठीक है? It can come in a short questions and all. Okay? Sometimes it can come in a long function if you say random variable and also the what is the probability mass function. If you say random variable and also explain the probability mass function, then comes a big question. Okay, we get the both of these today. So you got the what's the random variable? You will get more with an example. Now a random variable can be discrete, it can be continuous. In discrete mein, the values, the range we have will be just look here, don't write. I will make you write. basically that's why I was creating PDF, so that you can have also the note. But I'm not having the time, so you have to make your note yourself now. What I am saying is the random variable can be discrete if what is discrete and what is continuous. Analog versus digital, na? Same story. The discrete means where we don't have the continuity. Just for example, you get the milk or you get the water. Water comes from the tap, any many. But if you have now the milk and a packets, so you can have a half kg, 1 kg packet. You cannot have the continuity, right? So continuous, like I'm for example measuring the temperature, and the temperature is coming up. So if I have a 2 points, for example 0 and 1, there can be infinite number of points between 0 and 1. That is continuous. That's what's analog, right, in our computer science. And discrete means either it is 0, either 1, no continuity. It can be 2, it can be 3, it can be 4, okay? But analog means taking all the points. Digital thermometer versus analog thermometer. Analog thermometer takes all the points. The mercury is going up, 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 up. Digital thermometer वो beep करता है 1, 2, 3, continuity नहीं है. 0 और 1 के दरमियान जो numbers हैं, it's not taking that. Your analog watch versus digital watch. Analog watch इसमें second चल रहा है, सारे points sweep कर रहा है ना वो. It is sweeping everything. लेकिन digital में क्या हो रहा है? 1 second के बाद दूसरा second, तीसरा second, चौथा second. It is discrete. So variable भी वैसे ही है कि discrete random variable will take what? Finite numbers. And continuous random variable will take infinite numbers. Gotcha? Okay. So you can say after it that random variables are of two types. Random variables are of two types. Are of two. Number one is this random variable, and number second is continuous random variable. So it's gonna be the mathematical function which takes the discrete values. जो values हम दे रहे हैं ना, मैंने क्या कहा random variable होता है? Random variable is which assigns a real value to each and every point in the sample. I will give the example, you get it. अब जो आप assign values कर रहे हो, वो finite है. Infinite. इसमें continuous में वो जो values आप assign कर रहे हो, वो infinite होंगे. They can be any many. It's continuous. It's not having the discrete values. Okay, इनकी definitions निकालना. Get the definitions out. Okay, then write it here. Let's take an example. Okay, let's take what? Say for example, हम discrete की example लेंगे. किसकी? Because we have then the discrete random mass function. Okay, we will see that. What's that? Okay. Now we give the example. Consider we have 3 coins. Consider we have what? And we are tossing the 3 coins. Consider tossing the 3 coins. Consider tossing 3 coins. हमने toss करना है 3 coins. Okay? जब हम toss करेंगे, so what is my random experiment? Tossing 3 coins is my random. What will be the sample space? S. It will be all the combination of heads and tails of the 3. So we do it with like binary. We do it with what? Firstly, we have 0, 0, 0. So let us take 0 as head and 1 as tail. You will learn by that easily. You can try it. Okay. Say 0 is a head, 1 is what? Tail. Firstly we're gonna 0, 0, 0. Start from 0. That is what? Head, head, head. Okay. Next number will be 0, 0, 1. Head, head, tail. Because I am considering here अपने लिए मैं trick रख रहा हूँ कि head means 0 and tail means 1. So पहला number होगा ना 0, 0, 0. Next क्या होगा? 0, 0, 1. What will be next? 0, 1, 0. What will be next? Because 1, 2, 3. Now 0, 1, 1. So that means 0, 1, 1. Okay. What will be next? 1, 0, 0. 1, 1, 1, 0, right? Then 1, 1, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. गड़बड़ क्या मैंने की? क्योंकि हमारे पास होता है ना ऐसे 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. ये भूल गए थे हम. 5 भूल गए थे ना? 1, 1, 0, and 1 1 1. ये मैंने किया head head head, head head tail, head tail head, head tail tail, tail head head, उसके बाद tail tail head tail, ये यहाँ पे भूल गया हूँ, tail head and tail, और उसके बाद आपके पास आएगा tail tail and head and all the tails. This is my sample space. This is what? Is this my random variable? What is Hibashi random variable? What is random variable? Which assigns a real value to each and every point in a sample space. To each and every value in a sample space, I am going to assign some real value, because this is my this time the discrete random variable. This time what? The example is of discrete because I have finite numbers. I don't have infinite numbers. So this is going to be this discrete random variable. So the discrete random variable will take the some finite real number assigned to this. Assigned to. So that random variable will be called as x. So this will be equal to, say for this is my x1, this is my x2, x3, x4, x5, x6 and x7. x7, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. है ना? हाँ, x8. Got it? So what will be the values? What do you think the values are? What could be the values? Because random variable will be about certain things, an event. Random variable will be about an event. What is the event? So that sets some criteria. We have read an event. In a probability, what is an event? Which satisfies some criteria. My criteria is, what is the number of heads? What is the number of? So my random variable is x is random variable x. Random variable x is equal to number of heads. Number of. Now give that real number. Give that real number to this. What is x1 here? This is x1. How many heads I got? How many heads I got? How many heads I got? Next. Next. कहाँ पूछे? 3, 2, 2, 1. Then? Oh, 0. Not 0. Right? So what I am doing? I am assigning some real values to each and every point in a sample space. This is the definition of random variable firstly. What is the definition of random variable, Tahneel? To each and every point assign some real value. It's a mathematical function which assigns a real value to each and every point in a sample space. Last girl, you repeat, what is a random variable? It is a mathematical function which assigns to each and every. बताओ जल्दी नींद मत करो. It's a mathematical function. Say. Real value. Huh? Good. Nice. That is what I have done so far. Right? Okay. Now I have done this. This is my what my random variable is. So if the random question comes up, you can have this much of things. Now we will see what's the probability distribution. What is the probability distribution of my random variables? Okay. So probability distribution will tell me कि मुझे ये जो है कुल कितने मेरे पास है 8 है ना. अगर मेरे पास 8 है तो यहाँ पे मुझे कितना आया, ये कितने आए इसमें हेड्स. सो व्हाट विल बी प्रोबेबिलिटी 3/8. इसकी क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी होगी एंड सो ऑन. गॉट इट. सो इफ दैट्स कॉल्ड प्रोबेबिलिटी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन. व्हाट इज दैट कॉल्ड? नाउ लेट अस कैलकुलेटिंग probability distribution of random variable. RV for short for random variable. लिखना मगर properly. Then make notes. Okay. So let's make the chart here like this. This is my x. Okay, probability distribution. पहली मेरी रेंज क्या होगी इसमें? जो मेरी रेंज थी वो आप लिखना पहले ऊपर, यहाँ पे इसके ऊपर लिखना पहले रेंज. What was my range? It was 1 or 2 or 3. ये होता है ना? जो रेंज ना है, जो मेरे पास हेड्स आ रहे हैं उनकी रेंज क्या है? कभी 1 था, कभी 2 था, कभी 3 था, एंड ऑल दैट, कभी 0 भी था ना. ओके, दिस इज माय रेंज. दिस इज कॉल्ड रेंज. इट्स कॉल्ड व्हाट? अच्छा, जो पहला वाला था x1, उसकी क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी है? फंक्शन जो मेरी है, फंक्शन ऑफ x इज इक्वल टू p ऑफ x इज इक्वल कैपिटल X इज इक्वल टू स्मॉल x. प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ कैपिटल X इज इक्वल टू स्मॉल x. ये तो मेरी रैंडम फंक्शन है ना. आई ट्रेड random variables denoted by capital X is equal to small x. This is a random variable. What was the random variable here? Random variables was the selecting of heads, probability of getting the heads, and this is the real number that I assigned it, 1, 0, 2 or 3 from this range. Got it? Simple as it is. Now what is the probability of this one? 3 by 8. x2 का क्या है पूरा बताना मेरे को. हाँ, फिर x किसका? x1, x2, x3 का. नेक्स्ट x4 का 1 by 8. हाँ, फिर कौन है ये? x5 2 by 8. हाँ, फिर किसका? x. हाँ, कितना है? ओके, एंड सो ऑन. So you can have the probability distribution of all the variables कि कितना इसकी probability है. ठीक है, मतलब किसी की 0 है, किसी की 1 है, किसी की 2 है, and so on. Got it? अब ओ आप क्यों सो रहे हो? हेलो, you're not feeling well? Okay, no problem. Now this is the probability distribution. This is what we got, the probability distribution. Now comes the question of probability mass function. What is probability? Discrete of discrete random variable. अगर वो discrete random variable है तो what is the probability mass function? What is the probability mass? Probability mass function बोलती है कि जो probability mass function, ये proper लिखना, सिलेबस से देखना है. ठीक है, तो next जो इसका ये है, what is the probability of mass function? Probability mass function says, number 1, जो आपका f of x है, it need to satisfy 2 conditions. Probability mass function need to satisfy 2 conditions. So let me write it. Probability mass function. So what is it? It is so define, get the definition, write the definition of it. Okay, calculate the definition. So let me explain what is it. Probability mass function tells us कि जो आपका probability distribution है, ठीक है, जो आपने probability distribution किया अभी टेबल के अंदर, उसमें पहली बात 2 कंडीशन सेट करो. कितनी कंडीशन? नंबर 1, f of x जो आपका है, it should be greater than equal to 0. That means it should be something. It should be something, right? It cannot be negative. Okay, number 1. Number 2 जो आपका है वो ये बता रहा है कि जो सम है, क्या है? ऑल x, जितने भी आपके पास x है, ठीक है, उनका जो सम है, उनका जो क्या है? सम, दैट शुड बी इक्वल टू 1. That should be equal to 1. Got it? So if your probability distribution satisfies these 2 conditions, then we call it probability mass function. Simple as this. इसको पॉज करो 1 मिनट. सिलेबस कहाँ है आपका?